Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Travel Plays YouTube channel. Today is Monday, December 2nd, and I'm back breaking down some more college basketball. Only one play today, not a very good slate again. We've got some good games on Tuesday. Not a good slate on Monday. We are going to be taking a look at Washington State going up against Nevada. I think that's the best game on the slate. Before we do that, let's take a look at the Penn State game. Horrible. Penn State decided to not play in the first 12 minutes, and that really cost us. We had them minus 27.5. I believe they scored won by 24 points. They did put up 87 or 89. Team total was 91.5, which also really hurt because they scored 50 points in the second half. Again, they just didn't play the first 10 minutes of this game. Ace Baldwin didn't play at all. He had 4 points. So really bad day. 0-3 total, brought us to 500 in the season. Not a good run here in college basketball. You go on cold spells, you go on hot spells. That's what gambling is. We just got to keep the head up. Keep trying to turn out these games. Keep trying to find winners. And I've got a winner today. And this is not the correct final score because I did not change it. We're going to be looking at Washington State going up against Nevada. I apologize for that. I think it's a good game. I think this is one that the book has backwards as well. I think Washington State's a very good basketball team all around the court. They've got scoring options. They have size. They've got great defensive play. They gave SMU a really big scare in that first half. SMU's a pretty good team. In the second half, SMU couldn't miss a shot. That's why Washington State lost. I have not been able to watch Nevada this season, but just looking at the numbers, they've got two guys. That seems like they do everything for that team. It's just like that Rutgers team we saw the other night going up against Texas A&M. They were very good. They kept them in that game, but at the end of the day, Texas A&M, they were the better team. They found a way to get the team win. We're going to start, though, here with Washington State. They have two players scoring over 17 points per game. They have 6 total players scoring over 10.6 points per game, and they do run about 8 deep. They have 7 players playing 20-plus minutes per game. I'm going to be breaking down one of the leading scorers as one of my player props here, but he's a transfer from Lamar. They also have another transfer scoring 17-plus points per game from Eastern Washington. This Washington State team, they can score points, 83.8 points per game. They're pretty good at rebounding, nearly 40 per game. They're shooting about 35% from deep as a team. So they're just marking off boxes for me when I'm looking at this matchup. If we go take a look at this Nevada team, I did mention the 2 players that they have. They're scoring 16.7 points per game and 17 points per game. But as a team, they're averaging less than Washington State. They're only scoring 78.9 points. They're technically playing better defense than Washington State as well this season, but they've only played one team that I would consider a challenge. That was Vanderbilt, and we've already seen Vanderbilt play. They went up against Drake. We sniffed that one out. Drake was the better team. We took Drake on the money line, and Vanderbilt lost outright by double digits. I don't see where these 8 points are coming from for Nevada. The only thing that I can maybe see that kills Washington State is that Nevada's a pretty good three-point shooting team, but they don't take a lot of threes. They've only shot 118 on the season. To put it in reference, Washington State has taken way over 200 threes this season. Nevada does shoot 46% from deep as a team. They just don't do it a lot. So I might be way off with this pick. I've been off before. I mean, I've been off over the last couple of days especially, but I don't know if I'm off about this one. I think Washington State's the better team. I'm going to take the free 8.5. I think they win this game on the money line if you want to sprinkle it, but I'm going to take Washington State. Should be a very fun game to watch. Give me Washington State with the points as the play. Let's go to the player prop for tomorrow. We are going to be sticking to the same game. And for the only player prop of the night, it's going to be Nate Kalmisi. I am hoping that I'm pronouncing that right, Kalmisi. I mentioned the 2 players that were scoring 17-plus points per game for Washington State. Nate is one of those players. He's averaging 17.5 points per game. He has taken, by far, the most field goal attempted on this team by a very wide margin. He's already surpassed 100-plus shot attempts this season. Nobody else is even close. The next highest total is at 80, and Nate's sitting at 113. He does not have the best field goal percentage on the team, but he is shooting 49.6% from the field and over 30% from deep, so he's making half his shots in the season. This is a transfer from Lamar. His freshman season, he went to Lamar. Sophomore season, went to Washington. Last year, he scored 4.1 points per game, didn't start any games, only played 16 in total. But this season, he transferred again, this time to Washington State, and he went back to the way he was scoring at Lamar. He scored 17.6 points per game at Lamar. He's scoring 17.5 points per game here, and he's shooting 14-plus times per game. He's coming off back-to-back-to-back games, shooting 16-plus times, scoring 15-plus points in all 3 games. This is a guy who can get it done in the scoring department. I do think he's a big reason why Washington State keeps this game close or even potentially wins. I'm going to take him over his total points as the final play of the day. Let's go to the recap graphic. We're going to take Washington State plus 8.5, and then Nate Kalmisi over his total points going up against Nevada as the final play. Guys, that's going to do it for the NCAA basketball picks and props for Monday, December 2nd slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please share, drop this video, and subscribe down below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.